Hello, beautiful souls. Got a really important question to ask you. Do you ever wonder, why hasn't my animal come back to me yet? Maybe you're feeling their presence, but they're just not coming back to you in that physical form. My name is Dulsa, and if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. I intuitively talk with animals both here and in spirit. I've been doing this for over 10 years. And to all of my returning community members, welcome back. Again, I am so grateful that you're here. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and tap that bell so that you're notified when I post the next video and or go live. Also, if you haven't grabbed my book, Why Your Animal is in Your Life, go ahead and do so because this book will allow you to continue expanding your journey, whether your animal's physically with you and or in spirit. So today I'm going to share with you 6 soul level reasons why your animal may be delaying the reincarnation coming back to you. And it's based on real messages from my own animals as well as those that I've connected with in client readings. So let's get started. So the first one is emotional readiness and your soul timing. Because sometimes the heart just isn't ready yet, and your animal knows that. They wait until you can feel that joy when they return, not just that ache of missing them. For example, when I connected with Reese, who shared with me in a private reading, I'm going to read this quote. Reese shared, "I'll come back when the joy in her heart outweighs the ache. That's when she'll really see me." So it's not about rushing or replacing. It's all about soul readiness, yours and theirs. Okay, a second one is life transitions and energetic stability, which means big changes like moving or a job or family stress or having a baby. All and any of those can shift the energy. Animals always wait for moments where your life has the space to receive them fully. Here's another beautiful example of when I connected with Kenya, the dog who's in spirit. He shares there's a rhythm to when we return. It's not rushed, it's always aligned with what the soul needs most. So their timing is intentional because they don't want to add to your overwhelmingness. They want you to flow with your heart. The third one is soul work in spirit. Some animals choose to stay in spirit, to grow, to rest, to support other beings who are coming through, who are just transitioning. And they might even have something in their last life still that they need to integrate, that they need to work through, that they need to better understand. So it's not only that they're doing inner work for themselves on a soul level, they're also guiding other animals that are crossing the veil. I want to share with you a message from one of my own cats. His name is Trip, who transitioned a little over a year ago. He says, I didn't leave, that I just changed form. And that he says, my energy flows through your choices now. And it's all part of the plan. And he also shared with me one of the other parts of the plan was that he was going to be welcoming Serena as she transitioned. And of course, she transitioned about 6, 7 months after he did. It was to continue our sacred communion, our soul to soul connection. And he's even supporting me right now as I'm recording this video. So understand this, it's not a delay, it's a divine evolution. And their soul is still active, still connected with you, even as they grow, because nothing ever dies. We all just come back into our soul self. If this resonates so far and you'd love to learn how to intuitively talk with your pet and spirit, I invite you to register for my upcoming animal communication workshop. For I'll guide you through the steps to quieting your mind, opening up your heart, and truly connecting with your animal on a soul level. And you'll find that link below this video as well. Okay, so the fourth one is really cool. Reincarnation with another human. Uh, Now, I know for some this could be hard to hear, but sometimes your animal soul chooses to reincarnate with someone else. But remember, we're all connected as one, and there's always, always a brilliant soul reason. I'm going to give you a beautiful example, which I did talk about this. I wrote about this. His name is Midnight. He's a cat from my childhood, and it's in, I believe, chapter 9. So after I realized that Midnight had reincarnated into and with another human, afterwards, in my quiet moment with him, I asked him why, and I want to share with you what he shared with me. He said, I had to go to her. She needed me in ways that would later help you, which it has. For I share about, again, I share about this whole experience in my book. Reincarnation and coming back to a different person, it's not about a disconnection. It's all about the bigger part of the soul contract, and that they return to us in so many beautiful different ways, like this one. Okay, a fifth way, becoming a spirit guide. Some animals choose to remain in spirit, not just as visitors, but as full time guides. They walk with you every day, nudging you, lifting you up higher, and or anchoring your soul, anchoring your spirit, anchoring your light with you. And during Cowboy the Horse, who's in Spirit of Horse, shared with me, sometimes we come back fast, sometimes we work from the stars. Either way, I'm home when I'm in her heart. So you might feel them when you're down, or hear them when you're unsure, or just feel that warmth in your heart. That's them. Because remember, they're not gone. They've just shifted into a different space, an energetic space that is pure, pure consciousness, all from unconditional love. So another reading I had was with Nicholas the cat, and he shares, I'm always here to guide you, to let you know you are never alone, and will always help you raise your spirits. And during the initial reading with Nicholas, he shared with me he's going to be leaving pennies. He's actually started to leave pennies. She found, after she was listening to the recording of the reading, she went and sat on the sofa and she found pennies under the sofa. And it just enlightened her. It just made her feel that much more closer with him. He continues, though, to this day, leaving footprints in the mud, heart-shaped prints in the mud, feathers, and special momentums, even around where she gently has placed his body with a beautiful stone in his name. The sixth one is the soul contract isn't complete. And what I mean by that is your connection with your animal and spirit, it spans lifetimes. And if they haven't returned yet, it may be because your next level of growth is still unfolding. Sometimes the next version of them is waiting for the next version of you. For they know when your heart is ready, they know that. Until then, they'll nudge you, they'll send you whispers, and they'll let you know that they're always there with you. Your reunion happens when both souls say yes, from alignment and not from urgency. So, if you've been wondering where your animal is or why they haven't come back, know this, that the love between you and them has not ended. It never will. It's only shifted in form into pure conscious state. And they're guiding you, they're loving you. And when the time is right, they'll return in the most perfect, pristine way. Trust the divine timing, because you need to trust that and trust your unconditional loving bond with them. So if this message touched your heart, please give it a like and a share with someone who you know needs to hear it as much as you needed to hear this. And feel free to subscribe, and that way you'll never miss a video. And again, if you're ready to go deeper, check out my animal communication workshop, Link is below this video, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.